minus b for
It is actually
yeah. So I will start from there. Okay, this one you're talking about,
yeah.
if this thing b square minus 4ac is greater than 0, you will get real and different roots,
Mm-hmm.
real and different roots. Okay, now if b square minus 4ac is equal to 0, you will get equal roots, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now if your b square minus 4ac is less than 0, you will get imaginary roots. Okay,
Yeah.
so these things can't be negative. So when you're talking about the first condition, your graph will something like this. Second condition, your graph will just touch the x-axis, right? The third
Mm-hmm.
condition, your graph will be upward or maybe downward, but it will not touch the x-axis.
Okay.
Okay, now the complex numbers are always imaginary, and they are always written in the form of a plus I b. Okay, and this
Mm-hmm.
part is known as your real part, and this part is known as imaginary part. Okay, but remember that a and b are real number. Okay, as a is multiplied by a imaginary, it becomes imaginary. Okay, so let me how to start which okay, now what is the meaning of this I? This is the new things. Okay, so I is actually under root 2 under root 4, we know this thing. Okay, if you use your calculator, it will give you some value, right? But if you use your calculator to find the value of this thing, your calculator will not work. Okay, right? So these are imaginary. Okay, and I is, just you have to remember that I is minus 1, under root minus 1. Okay, so if I is minus 1 and I want to take the square both side, can I write I square will be square of minus 1?
Mm-hmm.
So whenever you are taking a square of a under root, the sign will go off and you will get minus 1, right?
Yeah.
Now if somebody asks, okay, what is I cube? So I cube can be written as, okay, I can write I multiplied by I square, is it not right?
Mm-hmm.
And what is I? I is your minus 1, and what is your I square? It is minus 1. Oh, you don't need to write this one. So can I write I cube as, just write this one as I minus I,
Okay.
because don't remove this one, and for I just write I, and for I square I have written minus 1. So is it not I cube minus I? Okay, let's
Yeah.
start from one more time, start from scratch, and because I'm going to write for many things. I is your under root minus 1, agree?
Mm-hmm.
I square will be minus 1, agree? So what will be I cube? Is it not I multiplied by I multiplied by I square?
Yeah.
So for I am just writing I, and for I square I'm just writing minus 1 from the previous thing. Is it not minus I?
Yeah.
Now what is I4? I4, is it not I square multiplied by I square?
Mm-hmm.
So minus 1 multiplied by minus 1, is it not 1?
Yeah.
So what is I5? Is it not I4 multiplied by I? I4, or you can write I multiplied by I4. I4 is your 1. Is it not this one I?
Yeah.
Okay. Now if I say I6, what is I6? You can take anyone. You can write I4 multiplied by I square, right? So that will become what? Is it not minus 1? Then write I7. You can write I7 as I6 multiplied by I. Is it not? Okay, hold on. I6 multiplied by I. Is it not minus I?
Hmm?
Now I8. I8 is what? I4 multiplied by I4, right? So
Yeah.
what is the pattern here?
They repeat every like.
This is I, this is I, okay?
Yeah.
Minus 1. So it goes and then it's repeat itself, right?
Yeah.
Clear? So if someone asks you what is the value of I 100,
Uh,
100 is easy. Okay, but anyway, find what is 100. What I will do, 100 divided by 4, what is that? 25.
25.
25. So just I to the power 4 to the power 25. Does it make sense?
Okay.
So
Yeah.
power get multiplied, you will get 100. So this is 1. So everything will be 1, right? If someone asks you what is I 98, then what you have to do is just divide by 4. You will get here 2, 8, 1, 8, 16, and you will get 24, right? And how much is the remainder? 2. Obviously 2, because 96 is divisible by 4, right? So can I write here as I to the power 4. How many times 96 is divisible? I think 24 times. This will give you 96, right? I think it will be 24 times 4, yeah, 96, and I square, because of 2 remainder is 2. So this is actually what? I 96 and I, everything is I 98, right? So for this I am getting 1, right? And for I square I have minus 1, so everything is minus 1.
Okay.
Do you want to practice one more?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do I 39. Actually it is not I, it is called iota. Okay, I 36. How you'll write?
So divide by 4, which is 9.
9 times 4 is how much? 36.
3, 6, yeah.
36.
Remainder of 3.
So can I write I to the power 4 to the power 9, and remainder is 3 I cube, right?
Yeah.
So this is giving you 1, and I cube, you know how much is I cube? Minus I. Okay, so you can write minus I. Everything is minus I. Suppose you forgot I cube, then you have to start from I square multiplied by I. This you know it is minus 1.
Okay.
Yeah, so this will become minus I, right? Any trouble in this one?
No. Yes.
Let's do one last and then we'll move to another topic. Try it. I 55.
Okay. Is it I?
Okay, let's figure out.
My
So
side.
40, 48, 48, 52. Okay, so I to the power 4, 11, 12, 13, I think. So you'll get moved to 53, and this is I cube. So this is 1, and I cube is I square multiplied by I. So I square is minus 1 multiplied by I. It's minus 1. Minus I, sorry.
Okay.
You got it?
Yeah.
I'm just looking at exercise 12.2. Okay, here it is. Okay. So let's do. So this is all about I. You know this thing. Okay. Now always remember, if you multiplied I by 7, it will become 7I. You know. So rest of the operation is just multiplication. Okay. Now